Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I am. If you're not having a good day, it's your fault. And the reason it's your fault is because you have the power to make it a great day. And if you're letting somebody else take your power, then that's your fault. So switch up your energy. Now, let's talk about energy. Have you ever seen a strong ocean river water or ocean water run through a rock? Have you ever seen ocean or river water run through a rock? Nope. You can see it. It goes around the rock, underneath a rock, but it cannot go through a solid rock. Water do not go through a rock. Your blood flows through your veins, but it won't flow if you have blockage. It's the same thing with your house, your dwelling, where you spend most of your time at home. If you have a whole lot of clutter and blockage or rocks in your house, you're not going to have energy flow. You're not going to have, you're blocking your blessings, so to speak. So what you need to do is get rid of the stuff that's blocking and that's stopping the airflow, stopping the electricity, stopping it from flowing in your life. You know, if you can tell me, now let's say you have a household or a family of 4 or whatever your family size is, let's just say, if you have more than 4 spoons, 4 forks, 4 knives in your kitchen drawer or plates or whatever, if you have more than 4 in there, you got too much. I see if you have company or something like that, you may have a couple of extra plates, nothing wrong with that. But to have a whole bunch of stuff in there, that's extra. It's unnecessary. Here's another thing. In your linen closet, if you have all these different sheets and towels and all this stuff like this that you barely ever use, especially you never use it during the week, you know it can stay in there for months and you won't have to wash that stuff or use it. That's too much stuff in your house. Same with your clothes. If you're not using it, you need to lose it. Anything around you that's in your surroundings that you're not using, you need to lose it. Because it is simply blocking the energy flow and it's blocking your blessings. It's also better to give than to receive. Why don't you give that stuff to someone? You know, it could be someone in your family. You can give it to them because some people may say, well, some of the stuff I have is good. It still have tags on it. Well, you know, you have these young people that's moving out and stuff, and they try maybe going to get a new apartment or something. Give it to them. Bless somebody else with your stuff, you know. What we say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. Bless somebody with it. And then some people holding on to stuff that they got from their great-great-great-grandmama that's been gone to glory. You know, everything has energy in it. Everything. She may not have given it to you while she was in her living, but you holding on to it when she's dead. She might not have wanted you to have it. So what you having in your house is maybe blockage of that energy, blocking that blessing. Now I can see if she willed something to you or gave it, say, I want you to have this in my passing, then that's a different thing, you know? But if you're having, or you got something or have something from somebody that's passed on that didn't want you to have it or didn't tell you that you could have it, you don't know what you're holding on to. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because everything have life. Everything has life in it. Everything. Chairs, I mean everything is life. It's full of life. So what you want to do is you want to clean your surroundings and you want to make sure that everything in your house flows even and easily. Everything flows easily and air can flow through everything that you have. And when I say air, I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about light shining. I'm talking about positivity. I'm talking about all of these emotions and all of these elements can flow through it. Now, you may say now, look, if I do all that, I ain't going to have nothing in my house. Well, you don't have to have nothing have in your house what you need and what you're using. Downsize. Get rid of that stuff. And again, bless somebody else with it. You know, when you give, you will receive. You will. It'll be more than you can handle. And then if you don't want that, if somebody give you something, give it to somebody else. Continue to do that. It's a cycle. It's a life cycle. You see? And they say cleanliness is close to godliness. That's what the Bible says, isn't it? Isn't that what you listening to? Ain't that what you read? So what you need to do is simply, for real, clean up your space and clean your surroundings. And you know what that does? That also cleans your mind out. It helps you think better. When you have things in order and it's clear and you can see clearly, then your mind is not confused. It takes to declutter your house, you declutter your mind, you declutter your bank account too. Because all the stuff that you don't really need, you get rid of. Like I said, car notes and all this kind of crazy stuff that, if you have more than one car, you don't need all of that stuff. Think about the stuff that you do not need and that you're not using on a daily basis. And if you're not using it, you need to downsize and get rid of that. Get rid of that stuff because it's blocking. Okay? I'm telling you, if you do this, you will see. Now, some of y'all going to be scared to do this. You know why? You can be scared because we've been trained to keep up with the Joneses. You ask yourself a question, who is the Joneses? Who are these people that I'm trying to keep up with? Or why they say you have to keep up with the Joneses? That's a lot of people trying to copy off of somebody else because they see somebody else doing this and doing that. Or have more than what you have. You try to outdo them. But if you really think about it, that was some serious trickery that we've been taught, keeping up with the Joneses. Because chances are, if your DNA was tested with the Joneses' DNA, you guys would be kinfolk. So what you trying to do? Keep up with yourself? It just don't make no sense. Downsize. Let positive energy flow through your house. Bless somebody else with your mess. You understand me? Another man's junk is another man's treasure. And less is definitely best. If you do these things, you will see. You will see. And I'm gonna even go a little bit further. Within the 4 to 6 weeks, if you really did all of that and clean and really meticulously went through every room in your house and did that, give stuff away and make some space and make some room for the energy, watch and see how much stuff will come back to you in different ways that it'll come to you. And I'm not talking about furniture. I'm talking about other things will come back to you. Trust me. Your nose. Have a blessed day, people. Peace.